The call of Matthew. Matthew rose and followed Jesus. Scholars point to that word, rose and followed Jesus. That word rose, the word in Greek is anastas. The same word used to describe the resurrection of Jesus, anastasis. The implication of the meaning is Matthew had a resurrection experience. He was dead. At the moment the Lord called him, he came to life. Following Jesus should be a resurrection experience. The meaning is every time we fail to follow him, we are dead. You see, Matthew or Zacchaeus, a man of wealth, he was lost in his occupation, in his business. The same with the Zacchaeus. Nothing wrong with that occupation, but it was was no joy, no depth, lost in some business, making money. So as it happened with Zacchaeus, what happened to Zacchaeus? The Lord came to his house. The same with Matthew. The Lord having a meal with Matthew and his the disciples and some sinners and the outcasts. Zacchaeus says, I am going to give away all the money I have made. More than I need to, I'll give away whatever I have, I am going to give it to the poor. His perspectives changed. Understanding of the purpose and meaning of life, they all changed. I found my joy, meaning in life. So the rest is, as Paul would say, rubbish. You and me should have that kind of realization and experience following Jesus. A new perspective. Looking at life and everything with new eyes. Looking at suffering and sorrows from a kind of having seen the other side of the mountain. You have seen something beautiful, something more than this life. Hence you look at this life in the right way, with the right perspective, because you have got something else in your eyes, in your perspective. I can see something beyond me. Hence, what I am preoccupied with here will have a different dimension. Nothing is wrong with everything we have. Making money and having a job and enjoy everything is beautiful. But we go through life with that kind of another perspective, like Matthew and Zacchaeus. A redeemed life, a resurrection life, a new life, a higher perspective. So my dear friends, like Matthew and Zacchaeus, or Mary Magdalene, all those outcasts, we should be a redeemed people, resurrection people, full of joy and hope. As I keep on saying, never expect life to be a walk in the garden. Never expect life to be a walk in the garden. that everything is going to be smooth. You believe in God, you trust in God, life has to be all right. No, it is never going to be. The more you believe in God, you expect life to go the wrong way. That can be very puzzling. Normally we expect, no, if you are a good person, a good Catholic, living a good life, God will bless you in every way. No, it won't happen. It is the other way always. The reason is, when you have the right faith and trust in the Lord, whatever happens, because you have the right perspective, you will be fine. The process of getting the gold out of you. The fire is meant to bring the gold out. So while enjoying the redeemed life, living the redeemed life, face everything in life too with the right perspective, with the hope, with the joy, and with deep trust in the Lord. Always have that, the way of examining, am I living a redeemed life, a joyful life, life filled with the hope, in spite of what I go through, my sufferings, my sorrows, my disappointments, my frustrations. In spite of all that, I'm living a redeemed life.